Hi guys, John Mansell, exboozehound. Hope you're well. Hopefully this will be a short vlog. There's a little mouse there. Hello. It's come to say hello. And yeah, once again, the sunglasses are remaining on. I don't want to see my eyes. As I was travelling back from Weston-super-Mare yesterday, there was a couple of things niggling me. One of them is amusing and trivial, and the other isn't. Let's get the amusing and trivial. Well, I think it's amusing anyway. So as I was driving back, because I overslept, I was meant to be checking out at 10 o'clock, and I didn't wake up till 9:30. Which is a small miracle. That's not been. That's me getting up in the afternoon at the moment. So I had to rush downstairs and say, look, I've literally just woke up. I know I've got to check out in 29 minutes. Can I have an extra bit of time to check out? I've mixed my breakfast, which I was gutted about because the breakfast was quite good, to be honest. I went back up to the room, ran around like a lunatic, and got everything together. I'd taken far too much stuff down because I hadn't organised it previously, and I just chucked so much stuff in the car. And as you can imagine, if you know me, I took a number of pairs of my small collection of Adidas Samba Super. So I knew as I was driving back home from Weston-super-Mare that in the boot of my car there was a pair of blue and white Samba Super in a box that was meant for the ones that I were wearing, the black and black ones. I didn't like that. Didn't like that at all. And as soon as I got home, oh no, I haven't done it, I haven't sorted it. Need to get back and rectify that very quickly. So that's well, obviously I haven't even cracked a smile, so if I haven't cracked a smile, then I'm guessing you won't either. Amusing and trivial. The other niggling thing was, I shouldn't be coming back yet. I should stay there longer. I nearly rebooked back in straight away, but I thought, come on, John, that's not rational. Just go home. But where I am at the moment, rationality doesn't come into it. Sounds a bit over the top, but what comes into it is survival. And I guess that's why the title of this vlog, which I'm not 100% sure about yet, is quite alarming. Because today, you know, I joke about calling myself a mentally ill retired alcoholic. No issues with that at all. I hope people find that amusing. If other people don't find it amusing, if other people don't like it, I couldn't give a shit. So I'm mentally ill, yep, we know that. And in other people's minds, I used to be an alcoholic, but because I haven't drank for 21 years plus, I'm no longer an alcoholic. And I tell them when they argue with me on that, well, sometimes I tell them just to go away politely, but other times I reason with them. And I say there's more to being an alcoholic than chucking copious amounts of booze down your neck. It's what's going up in here, up in the noggin. I've told you the story before that on the 19th anniversary of me getting sober, my mind immediately said to me, cool, when you hit 20 years, John, you can start drinking again. If you can go to 20 years without drinking booze, you can go back to it. You'll be fine. No problem, mate. You know, you've fixed it. You're not an alcoholic anymore. I am an alcoholic. I'm a retired alcoholic. And the alcoholic brain still works. It's still there. It still beats inside of me. And today, my alcoholic brain has told me that the only way I'm going to get through this is if I have a drink. So today, whatever date it is, I've no idea. It's the 15th of October, something like that. My alcoholic brain told me that today was the day I was going to have a drink. That's why the glasses are on. That's why when I'm trying to be amusing and trivial, I'm not smiling. Because today, exboozehound nearly disappeared and boozehound nearly reappeared. He didn't, and he won't, but the thought was there. That little mouse is still running around. He's here to say, you'll be all right, John. He wouldn't like my new alter ego, would he? Purring pussycat, I'd be scoffing him right down. So, yeah. That's the power of an alcoholic. An alcoholic's mind. I'm always going to be an alcoholic. But a retired alcoholic, and I want it to stay that way. And in order for it to do that, there's a very high likelihood that I will be going back down to Western Supermare tomorrow. Round here at the moment, I'm doing nothing but upsetting people. Upsetting people I love. Upsetting people I care about. And I don't want to be doing that. It's very important that I get through this. And for no other reason but myself. Let's be selfish here. It's very important that I get through this. And I will get through this. But I was right. I should have booked back in. I should have stayed down there. Up there, where? Down there. Down there. I should have booked straight back in. No, I haven't really got the money to do it. But I'd rather spend a bit of cash and go through a bit of back pain, which I can get through with painkillers and various rubs and stuff. I'm going back down to see the chemist in a bit. I'm also going to go into Halesview to see whether they can help me with a little bit more medication. I've whacked the Depakote, which is the mood stabilizer, back up to the 1,000 milligrams that they wanted me to. I'm currently not on any antidepressants, which is the right thing to do. It's allowing me to feel emotions. And I think really at the moment, the emotions, even though sometimes they're a negative emotion, like perhaps what I thought about earlier, and the crying, they're also like a pressure valve when you cry. Only last week I was crying like a baby in Spoons in Halesview. A bit of back pain can be fixed, will be fixed. We've tried the physio. The physio's referred me back to the GP. The GP will then refer me to a specialist, which will then look into whether we have an injection or an operation. Nothing's going to change that. There's no miracle cure to anything. But we can deal with that on a physical level. If this goes, if the noggin goes full tilt, if I end up with another full-on mental breakdown, I don't know whether that's recoverable. So, especially with that thought today, I won't recover. I won't recover from another drink. I can't. I wouldn't be able to do it. And yeah, you can sit there thinking, oh, he's been over dramatic, and that's fine. You can think what you think. You can think what you like. I don't care. I know what's going on in here, and I'm not. The reason I went to Western was to. I'm going to get crucified when the lads find this out. Is to work on. Is to get rid of. Crouching grasshopper, which is the weak and meek John, to rein back the attacking lion, which is the alter ego that John and John, I explained that in A to Z part 2. John and John created exboozehound in order to protect them, and now John, an exboozehound, John here, exboozehound there, crouching grasshopper, attacking lion, have realised for themselves and through discussions with that mental health professional that I've worked with before, did a great job on me, and they poked the bear right at the right time and unleashed the tears. And then made me realise that if I carry on fighting as exboozehound, I'm going to come unstuck. I'm not going to stop. I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting what I've got in mind. It's going to happen. I'm not stopping that. I'm not. It's better to regret the things you have done than the things you haven't. I can't walk away from what's going on at the moment. I will not walk away from it. Or will not walk away from it. But in order to not walk away from it, I do have to rein in exboozehound. Yes, he's been amazing. Well, yeah, okay, let me blow my own trumpet. Yes, he's done some really good stuff. He's done some really good stuff, and I've been really proud of what exboozehound's done. I've been really proud to receive the messages saying how I've inspired people to fight and to reevaluate and re-understand themselves and watch my vlogs and read my blogs and buy my books and listen to the shit that comes out of my mouth. It's never advice, it's just ramblings of a certified lunatic. Which is a not politically correct way of describing myself, but it's true. You know, I think you look mad up in the dictionary, you know, mad hatter or, you know, stuff like that. These are definable words. You know, lunatic is a definable word. You know, there's when you've got no management of your emotions and your thoughts and your actions, then the lunatic's there, and the lunatic and the attacking lion, they're dangerous. They're dangerous to me. They're dangerous to my loved ones. I don't want that to be the case. So probably going to be going back down to Western tomorrow because I need to. I cannot be around people that I care about. I can't be around people that I love because I don't want to upset them. I don't want to make their lives difficult. It's not fair on them. And realistically, it doesn't matter, you know, there isn't anything anybody else can do. It's down to, yes, I can ask for help from the medical side of things, and, you know, from the friends and family, and from you guys for supporting me. I can ask for that help. But ultimately, if I can't manage my own emotions, no one can help me with that. That's for me. Now, I don't want you to go away thinking that that's what you've got to do, because it's not. The better way to do things is the right way, and the right way is to open yourself up and allow the medical professionals to help you manage your emotions with the right medication, CBT, mindfulness, all those sort of things, self-help books. There's a couple of great ones by a guy called exboozehound. He's brilliant. I think they're called A to Z Guide of Navigating Mental Illness, Addiction and Associated Issues, something like that. And he's a bit thick, because the third one, or the second A to Z book, he didn't call it anything exciting. He just banged a part 2 on the end. A bit lazy, a bit thick, but I hear the books are really good. They're not patronising, they just tell how it is. Hopefully very little bullshit. Probably quite a lot, but hopefully not too much. Nonsensical ramblings that make perfect sense. What's that all about? But that's what it is. That's all it is. So a very short vlog. It's nearly 17 minutes. So today's been a great day. Today's been a horrible day. Today's been a horrendous day. Today's going to be it's going to end up being a wonderful day. The roller coaster of emotions is continuing. I'm off to Halesview now to ask for an increase in another one of my medications. Could type in the antipsychotic to see whether that can help me manage myself better. See what they say. I can only ask. I'm not going to do it off my own back, because I don't want to jeopardise anything. I want this done properly, and it has to be done properly. Now, I'm sorry if the start of this made you concerned, so I need to make sure the title explains that I haven't done anything stupid, so people know right from the start. That's going to take some thinking. But yeah, off to Halesview now. Then I'm going to go and see my mum. Then I'm going to go and see the chemist with regard to the pain medication and other options. And then something to eat. Have a quick think. Have a bath. Shave myself up a bit better. Going for a bit round here now. I think I'm going to really Charles Manson it up. That's not Charles Manson, it's Charles Bronson, isn't it? Chill out, watch a bit of Big Bang Theory. Hopefully get an early night, sleep well. Get up tomorrow and head off to Western. That's in theory. I just think it's the right choice for the management of my self now. It seems like madness probably, but you know, that sort of madness, going back down to somewhere you've just come back from, is a lot better than the madness that was in my mind only a few hours ago. I will stress, I haven't had a drink, and I won't have a drink. But that thought that came through my mind from nowhere, and I don't think it's a voice. I still say to this day, I don't think I have voices. It's just that little demon, little bastard. Sorry, that gets you. The little alcoholic bastard that still is in there. going, go on, John, go for it. Yeah, you know you want it, it makes sense. Yeah, bollocks to you. So, I need to find a nice title, because I don't want you to get into the vlog and then think, you know, oh God, what's happened? So got to find the right title, and then I'll probably catch you soon. As always, enjoy the good and ride out the bad. Look after yourself. Don't gamble with your mental well-being. I don't think I'm gambling with mine at the moment, but I guess I think I've pushed it to the edge again, probably, which is why I'm now going to go and do what I need to do. Although me and the NHS ain't getting on very well at the moment, I am still going to go and seek their advice with regards to what else I can do with my medication, because obviously without any antidepressants at the moment, emotions are a little up and down, and I don't want those emotions to get out of control. I'm never going to be able to control them, you know that. There's no such thing as control as far as I'm concerned, but I need to manage them. And in order to manage them, I need to do the sensible thing. So, take it easy. Enjoy the good, right out the bad, and I'll look after yourself, and I'll catch you soon. Toodle pip.